First of all, we'd like to thank God that we're here. It's not accident, but I think it's God's plan. Pasensya na kayo, baka yung ano tawag ito? Vibrato namin. Diba? Kasi para kami singer ito kasi hindi kami sanay magsalita sa maraming tao. God's on His work, we're here to testify something that maybe inspires some other people. And also like I will congratulate the church and Pastor Vince and everybody's here. Happy 4th anniversary. And yeah. And, okay, I have a verse here, like James chapter 1, verse 3 and 4. Says, for you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. So let it grow. When your endurance is fully developed, you will be perfect, complete, and needing nothing. So, first of all, like I'm Roy, and this is my wife, Marnel. So, I am the only boy on our family. So I'm wearing pink, so I'm not. Okay, so my faith is tested when my eldest sisters passed away. So our family is like, it hurts. I love my sister. I'm very close to her. I love her so much. Then after that, God has never centered my life. And never until I found Him again. So by then, God, this is His plan. God sent me a girl, a beautiful one. Just beside me. So, in our relationship, it's not easy. We met in Abu Dhabi. So it's an OFW love story. Yeah, then it's not easy because we have ups and downs. Then we going back home, getting married, and we're Catholic before. So, although I know God, but it's never like centered in my life. I know Him, but deep inside, who truly God, like who He is like I don't know. I know God, He's there, but I don't know on the bottom of my heart what God's doing. Then, this is a critical time also for us because we're just getting married and she left me going here in Canada, so I left in Philippines for a year, so it's an LDR, long distance relationship. So it tested our faith to each other. Like, I know there's a lot of temptations, but never happened something like that, like doing outside our relationships. No. Then I'm very thankful with God also. Like we had our first baby here, like all our 3 boys here, Yuan, and so James. So I'm thankful of that. And they're 3 beautiful, good boy. Yeah. Then there's another child in our family also. It's like I lost my job, a welding job in Bush job. So here in Canada, it's like we have bills to pay. Right? So financially, we're down. Like we don't know where to get it, how to pay our bills. Like I'm getting laid off Friday, but God provided me a job the Monday after, like the next Monday. So I changed from welding job to agricultural job or something. So I'm in a farm right now. So yeah. No, in the farm sector. So that on 2022 we start going to Baptist Church, a Christian church in Musjo. That's Church of God in Musjo. So my faith before, it's not the same as my faith now. Because I know God now. Before it's like, no, I don't know. I know God, He's there, but truly the meaning of God's in your heart, no, I don't know. But now it's like, I know what He brings us as family. That's why when we are here in Regina, when we move here in Regina, it's kind of smooth. It's like everything is smooth from moving one place to another place because we know God provides. So that's why I bring my whole family to this church because I know we'll learn from here and God will be the center of our life. And that's all.
Bear with me because hindi ako kasing galing niya mag-English, okay? And at the same time, yun, talaga, yeah, I know, anak. Like, sometimes I'm a bit emotional when it comes to trials in life. Because, yeah, ever since na, like, okay, way back before too, the opposite of him, I'm the only girl in the family. Yeah, so, I don't know, maybe God has a purpose talaga na siya yung nakatagpo ko or siya yung napangasawa ko. So, masasabi ko na I don't have that good relationship with my family kasi parang as an eldest, as the only girl, yung expectation so high na kung may tatawaging black sheep, I think yun yung tingin sa akin. Kasi I know I'm not that strong, pero sometimes like I need to pretend I'm strong. Na ipakita din sa family ko na kaya ko or kaya kong patunayan sa kanila na yung expectations is ma-achieve ko. So, hanggang sa nakarating kami dito sa Canada, which is sobrang proud nila nung time na yon. But then, as you can see, kala nyo parang sobrang perfect couple namin. But then, yun, may mga trials din kami talagang pinagdaanan na kung masasabi mo na mag-give up ka, parang mag-stop na pati yung blessings at saka yung sorry but yun, parang sobrang thankful din ako nung lumipat kami dito sa Regina. Nung time na naghahanap kami ng church, I don't know, nung na-meet ko si Ate Rowena, kasi ka-workmate ko siya, tapos yun, parang good thing na nag-a-attend pala siya dito sa church na to. Parang answered prayer talaga, nung time na kailangan namin ng church, siya yung biglang first person na na-meet ko. And then, yun nga, parang lahat naka-align na lahat ng longing ko, lahat ng problema or lahat ng trials na pinagdaanan namin, parang na-overcome namin unti-unti. Although it's hard. Kasi, syempre sa buhay, di ba, parang may ups and downs nga, may mga trials. Pero it's up to you how you how you react or how you handle the situation. And naniniwala ako na walang ibibigay si Lord na trials na hindi natin kakayanin. It depends on the faith. It depends on yung point of view. Kaya, to be honest, although before, akala ko pag mabait kang tao or wala kang ginagawang masama sa tao, akala ko okay na yun. But it's not enough pala. Parang minsan, kailangan mo pa rin maniwala sa plan ni Lord sa buhay natin. Parang, hindi ka pwedeng mag-plan ahead of time na kailangan ito yung gawin mo para maging maganda yung future mo. Minsan, kailangan mo rin ibigay kay Lord yung plans para mas mapabuti yung buhay mo. And, yun nga, hindi ko na-elaborate yung kung ano yung pinagdaanan or whatsoever. Basta dumating kami sa trials, kami mag-asawa. But then, after that, unti-unti naming na-recover ulit or let's say, pinilit namin na ipagpatuloy yung kung ano yung plano namin, kung ano yung plano ni Lord para sa amin. Kasi, sabi nga, di ba, mas stronger yung plano ni Lord kaysa yung plano natin para sa buhay natin. And naniniwala ako na no one is perfect. Lahat ng tao, kahit gustuhin man nating tuwid yung buhay natin, minsan may mga temptations, may mga trials, pero kung nakikita naman natin na truly sorry yung tao dun sa nagawa niyang kasalanan or pagkakamali, why don't we give a chance, right? Yun lang. Tapos, all of a sudden yun, continuous yung blessings hanggang sa nakuha ko yung permanent position job sa Vitera. Which is, pumunta kami dito na wala kaming idea or anything kung anong mangyayari sa family namin. Parang, sabi lang namin, God will provide. Yun na yung pinanghawakan namin. Tapos, continuously, yun nga, unti-unti niya ulit kaming ni-restore kung ano yung good plans namin para sa buhay namin. And yun lang, last year yun, nakabili din kami ng bahay dito, which is sobrang thankful talaga namin. And at the same time yun, yung struggle din namin dati financially, naging okay din siya. Kaya sobrang, parang lahat ng sacrifices talaga, yung kung umiyak, meron. Basta yun, sabi nga diba, parang pag inalign mo sa plano ni Lord yung buhay mo, ibibigay niya sa iyo yung prayer mo. Paano ko ba ito tatapusin? Yun, basta yun lang. Para sa akin, pag tinanggap mo si Lord ng buong puso, i-guide ka niya, mamahalin ka niya, nag-agree yung anak ko. Although hindi sila nakakaintindi ng Tagalog, kaya tinatagalog ko. Yun, basta sobrang thankful kami kay Lord sa mga taong ginamit niya para mag-grow kami at para makapag-move forward kami sa buhay. Yun lang po, maraming salamat po.